Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and call this to order. It is 3 o'clock. So, Quinessa Miller. Yep, sorry, I should explain that to you, shouldn't I? Just roll call. Richard Harnois. William Perlberg.
Here.
Nick Schaffer. Kurt Wagner.
Present.
Marie Kurzer. And Derek Taylor.
Here.
Okay, first order of business is to elect a chairperson. So I would need a motion in a second to nominate somebody to take the reins.
I nominate Marie, even though she's not here.
Well, if she's not here by the time we're done nominating it, though, who's going to run the meeting?
Not me.
Okay, so I'll need a different nomination. Don't everybody jump out. Go ahead, Kurt.
I'll do it. I nominate Kurt.
Okay.
But I'm gonna need
Second.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, all in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Do we have minutes from the last one?
Yes, I did email those out. Did everybody get a copy? I do have a copy if you could glance at it real quick.
Well, it's all on my phone. I just didn't know if I wanted to.
If anybody doesn't have objections to
On the
that.
last one.
Yep.
Good.
You're running the meeting,
We
too.
know why you did
Uh-oh.
He tried to nominate you.
We tried.
I tried, so he had to accept it.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Any discussion on the minutes? Okay. All those in favor?
Well, I need a you'll need a motion in a second.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Anybody?
Second.
I'll second.
Okay.
Okay. All those in favor?
Nick and Marie.
Aye.
All right. So I know that you had sent out. I'm going to turn this over to you in a hot sec here.
Sure. Thanks.
I know that you sent out some Bay County
Yep.
salary schedule,
Yep.
some other things, and so I'd like to hear what you have to say, or we would like to hear what you have to say.
So that was just real informal. I had emailed, let's see, who's over there at the county now? I don't remember her name, I'm sorry. Just what theirs, because I know it's come up when we were looking to see, they're obviously countywide, but we're citywide. I know we wanted to know in the past what they make in comparison to what we make. So regular commissioners are at $12,792 a year. That's with, they just approved a 5% increase. So they're at $13,431 for the 2026 budget year. Their chair, so I'm not sure how equivalent to our mayor that would be. I don't know, but theirs is up to $16,117.50 a year. But that was the extent of my conversation with the county, is just to get a basis of countywide commissioners make that compared to what you choose our commissioners to make.
What did the city union get this year?
Well, there's lots of unions. I think it was probably between 2 and 5% is standard. I don't know what your union is.
Ours is 3, I think.
3, yeah. So I would say 2 to 3% would be average.
Okay.
Questions, what benefit info mean in the benefits?
Some jurisdictions offer insurance packages or other benefits. They don't necessarily list out what they are, but
We
do not. No.
Oh,
They
because
get
it's
just-
got benefit info on the line.
They get just their their salary.
This is okay. All right.
Does the mayor get paid for being a cardboard?
Should get paid by the jump scare when we walk down the
she get paid by
hallway.
the jump scare. People are like,
I did when I got off the elevator.
have you seen it?
I'm lost.
He's got a cardboard cutout in his window when
Of
he's not in
him.
his office.
Are you serious?
So when you get off the elevator, you kind of think someone's standing there and
Yeah.
they're not.
I came in the front.
Yeah.
Oh. You didn't hit, no, never mind.
All right. Any other questions or thoughts before we? Go ahead, Marie.
Well, I had sent an email, probably everybody's seen it. I was curious as to, I mean, I don't think there's as many meetings as there used to be.
No, so I did. She had asked me for how many meetings they had for 23, 24, and 25 to date. Because we're obviously, with the charter, we pay half the salary is paid guaranteed, the other half is paid attendance based. So if you miss the meetings, then you're not going to qualify for that. It's based on 24 meetings a year. Okay, so the last couple of years, depending on what we have gone on, we've had to do some work sessions or special meetings for appointments and what have you. So 2023, I looked 27 meetings. 24, there was 25 meetings, and 2025 to date, we've had 28 meetings. So
Okay.
it's not as many as, above and beyond, but like if you figure 24, you're looking at 4 meetings over, and we'll probably have one more depending on if the third ward appointment goes on a regular meeting or call another special meeting for it.
But if the number of meetings are based on 24 and you're dividing that into the half the pay.
No, they don't get paid for anything above the 24. Their salary is based on just 24 meetings a year.
No, that
So-
wasn't the question.
Oh, okay.
So if they have 24 meetings
Yes.
and they only have 21 called,
No, they would definitely have 24. Unless we cancel, which is extremely rare. I think we've done one,
the
and
first
maybe they
and third.
rescheduled it.
so they don't
First and
lose
third month.
pay.
So
because
there's
they-
24 automatically scheduled
yeah,
every year.
guaranteed 24.
And it's the automatic that they get
Yes.
paid by whether
Yeah.
whether
So-
there's one
Yes.
that happens or not. Okay,
Yeah, so even if we were to call 50 meetings, their salary doesn't change.
that I understood, but I was more worried about not
Yes.
calling enough meetings to get the other
Gotcha.
half their
No,
pay.
we'll definitely have 24 meetings
Okay, so they're going to get the other half
Correct.
if they show up
if they show up.
to the months.
Yep.
Okay.
So in relation to her question, how many, you may have answered it already.
Yep, so
how many
20
did they have last year?
Last year they had 25, so they had 1 extra. And the year prior they had 3 extra.
And that just becomes gratis.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Which is probably why some of them will push to, start those meetings earlier because they're going to be here anyway. But with the applicants that we've had, those pools, they were running longer, and it was taking a long time to interview everybody and then still do your regular meetings. So they had asked for separate.
Do they still have the finance and policy meetings?
No.
Are people paying their property taxes in the city?
Derek. Yeah, of course. I don't know.
You don't know, do you know or don't know?
I would assume that we're doing okay. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
I'm just wondering how many deadbeats were in this town now.
Right.
Can you explain? Because she has a good question there. They're structured a little different. Can you explain how they do it so
As far
that we
as-
all know?
Just
Because
as
they
far-
don't jump into a regular formal meeting anymore. They have some.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do they do?
Years
though?
ago, they used to have
Right.
2 meetings.
Correct.
You would have finance and policy, which used to be a review of bills or anything on the agenda you had extra questions on. And it just it wasn't used. It was used for presentations. They really weren't utilizing it for the purpose of those meetings. Like nothing was being hashed out. So those were foregone because if it's just presentations, we're going to do those in the regular meeting. Now there's just 1 meeting.
But don't they have something inside that meeting anymore
No.
that they?
No.
So do they still have the audit committee?
No.
That's a problem, in my opinion. But that's
Yeah, no, that's been quite, geez, I think that was before Roberta left even, that they stopped the audit meeting. Was Rick still this
Been
year?
a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah.
The problem I'm having the last couple years since we met in 2023 is from what I'm seeing, from what I'm watching, hearing, I'm sorry, but the commission just isn't the commission anymore. I mean, we may have some commissioners that are upstanding and doing above and beyond, but when we were on the commission, I mean, we had finance and policy. We went over the budget for a period of time. Now they do it, I think, within 1 commission meeting. The budget is like the largest thing that they're responsible for the city. And right now, the way things are being ran with the commission, I have a huge issue. I mean, do we even have a quorum all the time? I mean,
We do, yes, because right now a quorum would be 4,
okay.
because that's the majority of the seated folks. Once we're back to 9, I think it's been a minute. We haven't, since I've been here, we haven't not been able to have a meeting due to lack of quorum.
Okay, because it seems like, the first ward commissioner got elected last November, then his life circumstances changed, so he resigned. And then the 6th ward commissioner, 7th ward commissioner, the 5th, and it's like the 3rd, it's like...
I think we'll be half appointed and half elected at this point.
So there was a change in the charter It used to be specifically 5 commissioners was quorum, and they changed it to majority of those seated.
Okay.
So yeah, quorums have not been an issue. It's bare bones sometimes, but quorums have not been an issue.
Has there been in the last 3 years, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to, can I?
You're fine.
Okay, in the last 3 years since we met in 2023, or 2 years since we met in 2023, has the employees received a regular percentage in their
The employees,
income?
yes.
Okay. And how is the turnover of employees? I mean, have we lost a lot of employees? Are most departments short?
I don't think I'd be
know
able
that I
to
have the
appropriately
answers.
answer that.
Okay.
Question. Is this the only subject the Compensation Commission addresses, or does it get broader than that?
As far as
Anything? Is this the only subject or the group
yes,
that
this is
we?
supposed to be determining. So you can make a determination to increase their salary or leave it as is.
No, but I mean, but this is the only
Yeah.
compensation that we group.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to
And
be
then
broader
is it-
than that. Quickly.
Sorry.
No,
Is
I'm
it once a year that this is decided?
Every 2 years, every odd
Every
year.
2 years.
It used to coincide. We used to have odd year elections for commissioners. 2019, we switched them to even years because it saved the city a lot of money. Instead of having standalone elections, we can now piggyback on ballots because we were fronting the cost for an entire election. So now that they're on even year elections, but they didn't change the statute to have our election commission meet in even years to match that because some cities still do have odd years. So every other year, so every 2 years, you'll meet for compensation.
Well, thank you for sending this because I looked at it,
The
and
teeny
I
tiny
did make some observations. Which, if you want to just hear them, I can give them, or I got
Love to
pieces
hear
of
it.
paper.
Love to hear it.
Okay,
Oh, no,
And I can make, do you want me to make
I got
copies?
paper for you.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
So you can make notes.
Do you need more copies made? You got enough?
I got.
Okay, perfect.
Ellen?
I'll take one for the.
As soon as I
For
get
the
them
record.
off the.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Got one more?
Yeah, I got
There you go.
a couple more
Okay.
here.
Perfect.
You got one
There
right.
you go.
No, I passed mine on.
All right. So what I did was I looked at these 20, which I take as this is similar to Bay City.
Yes, those are all in the populations that I can choose. I think it's 20,000 to 40,000. Those were the ones that matched us.
Yep. And we are number 10 with number 1. If I rated it number 1, that means it's the highest. Number 20, it's the lowest. So the population, we're right in the middle, which makes sense for these 20. The taxable value that the commission is managing, in theory, Bay City is the 15th of these 20 folks. The mayor wage cost is number 15 of this group. Population per commission, Bay City per commissioner, we're the 19th, so we're second lowest of all of the number of commissions for the population that they are managing. We're 19th. The commission cost to the city, we're number 2. That's just fact, right? And the real issue is, and I don't know what kind of recommendations we could make outside of us, is the number of commissioners we have per population.
Oh, that's a
So that's based on charter, and I can tell you that when the charter commission met, we tried to do a reduction, and there was an outrage of absolutely not.
Well, but
Yeah.
there is a fact here, right?
Correct.
That
Yep. Yep.
our cost to the city
Yep.
from the commission roll
Yep.
is number 2 of this group.
Right. Yeah, their fear was that would not pass because any changes we made in the charter, it had to go to a vote of the people, and they were afraid that also would not pass a vote of the public. So
And
Get
the
rid of any
charter is only
commissioners,
reviewed
we're going to lose
20
representation.
years.
I'm sorry.
For every commissioner you lose, it's
Yeah.
more representation you don't have. So if you got to 10 or 9 or 8 or 7, that means there's those commissioners are going to have to have more people that they're going to have to and they're taken care of.
That's right.
So just
But
that's
the,
why we didn't get rid of any more.
but the cost of the
Or
city
attempt
is
to.
more.
Yeah.
And I understand the commissioners have issues, but they're volunteering for it because they're running for it, right? But
And I know it was
that's
brought
just an
up
observation.
too.
That,
It was brought up in the Charter Commission also because we have so many unopposed elections that they were like, well, okay, if we shrink the coverage, we'll have more folks interested and have opposition, and yeah, it just was not going to be heard.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I got out of the sheet.
I know. It's hard to not know what you don't know, right?
Yep.
And then, Marie, as far as your
Explain
question,
this.
as far as the
What is
revision,
this?
it's mandatory that we ask commission every 20 years, shall it be reviewed? But amendments can be made at any time. Like a commission can make a resolution to look at certain sections or several sections of that charter, and then that can go to a vote of the public. So we don't have to wait 20 years
Okay.
to make changes, but commission would have to initiate any sort of change in between.
And typically the charter has not been reviewed, or there hasn't really been a lot of changes in the charter.
No, not from last
So-
time. We cleared up some language, changed odd to even years, but there wasn't many changes.
This is
Hey, you
nice.
just asked me a question, right? What's
Yeah.
the 72,000?
Yes, what is that?
That's 8,000 times 9. We got 9
Oh,
commissioners.
okay.
That's all that number is.
Okay.
The total.
Okay.
Well, I just want to say a couple things. No, I'll wait. I'll go last.
Oh, go ahead.
Vanessa? Anything?
Well, I'm just thinking, and this is my first meeting, so I'm very new to all of this. But because there's been so much change in the commission, and so many people are just now coming in, and then there's still, I know one seat was just filled Monday, and there's still another one open for a third ward. I would think that maybe we should just leave things the same and not increase it, and because the election is getting ready to come up next year, and maybe just give everybody the opportunity to get settled and see who's going to stay and how things are going to pan out before we do an increase.
you
But
wanna-
I don't know, are they able to, is the commission able to come back in a year and say they want us to look at it again?
No,
It would
we'll
be
meet every 2 years.
2
They don't
years.
they don't get input, and when you send a recommendation, they can either accept it or reject it. They don't get to say, okay, but they have no input on it. You're going to send a recommendation, and they're either going to accept or reject.
And what happens if they reject it? Then we come back and
So typically, the rejection is if they don't want to accept a salary increase. There's a couple. I think I'd have to look at that
It
chart.
happened
It's
a
like
few-
in
happened a few
17 or
years-
19,
few years
we
ago.
sent them a pay increase, and they rejected that increase.
okay.
So that they would not all get an increase in salary. But I mean, if we send no recommendation, there's no way to really reject that.
Well, the recommendation would be 0.
Yeah, to maintain salaries. Yep. Yep.
So, where it says recommendation, rejected,
Yep. So 1, 2, 3 times since 2013. They rejected 2013, 2015, and then 2019. You want to see that?
I'm old school, look at this, I kinda highlighted it.
I love it. I love it.
And paper, it's like,
I need a bigger phone.
Yeah, tablet paper sometimes too.
wanna highlight it?
Does anybody else want a copy of that I sent out? Okay. I know.
Because we're technical, but.
And we've only been talking about the commission from the start of the meeting, right? We haven't redo mayor too.
Yes, you'll have to do mayor and commission. Yep.
Do you have
If
any
you want to
thoughts?
go around
Yeah.
to piggyback on Vanessa, I think that was a very good suggestion, and it's kind of where my heart's feeling right now. I know that we've talked a lot in the past that if we don't raise the amount of compensation, then you don't get the people who are going to put their name in for commissioner or mayor. But somebody's heart's got to be in it. I mean, somebody's got to do it because they want to do it. I don't think anybody truly does it because of the money, because it's not that much money. But, I mean, I'd be willing to look at other suggestions too, but right now, as I mentioned earlier, watching, hearing, seeing, I'm not real pleased with how the commission and stuff is going through the process, and I'm not ready to compensate for that, so.
And I'm going to apply for the third ward position. So I said that knowing that I am going to apply, I could say, yeah, let's get a raise, but I just think that it's just too much. It's not, I think everything should kind of settle before you.
And you can
To
choose
pull my money.
if you want to. You can choose to abstain because I have enough folks. So if you feel that would be a conflict later, that someone would look at that. Either way, because unfortunately, folks are going to look at both sides of whatever you choose to do. You can choose to. You can still speak about everything that you want to, but you can choose to abstain if you'd like to.
Okay.
Just I know it's your first meeting.
Yeah. Help you out.
I recommend $250 a year. That's it.
A year. So this year, $250, and then subsequently $250 until we meet again.
That's just my opinion. I believe you gotta give something because I'm a union man and I don't want to get shot on the street.
Oh my God, it is bad. It's worse than I thought it was.
So you making a formal motion?
So I think,
Or
are you just giving your feeling right
talking?
now?
Yeah, I'm just giving my
Okay.
feeling.
Because I'm just going around trying to get the
Sure.
test the temperature here. Go ahead.
I'm agreeing with the measurement, but that's voters have a large part about to do with that. But I would go with no increase, no decrease either.
I think I missed names.
I've been thinking here that with the way that we all got, a lot of people got hit last week with that $200 tax bill or the trash bill, the increase in crime we've been seeing lately, and some other little things. The way my road especially has been since I moved in the last 5 years. I don't think the commission should be getting any sort of a raise. I was actually thinking negative 500, but I just think that they're not doing a strong job for us. And the way that they handled that trash stuff last week, that was not very polite, to be nice about it. And I just don't feel like they're handling the business of the Bay City lately very well.
Well, a lot of them are just getting into it. The majority of them are just getting into it.
Chris has been doing this for 25 years.
Chris who?
Gerard.
He's.
But I mean, I don't mean to call him Chris. I should have said like.
I know who
do
Chris
apologize.
is. I know.
do
I
no,
call him
I'm
Chris.
saying myself.
I call him
apologize,
Chris too,
everybody.
but as far as the commission that you were speaking on, a lot of them are just coming into this position. So I know some of them are figuring it out. And if you look at other cities and states, my son just wanted to move to Texas and go to school. They have HOAs. So in a lot of those cities, you pay a lot more. So, I mean, in order to keep the areas clean, when I wasn't happy about the $200 trash can thing either, because my son leaves trash can out for 3 days. But if it motivates people to get it off the street, you know.
What about those people that are on vacation and they forgot to take care of the trash can, or if somebody bring it in? What about
Well,
like
they
the
have
letter we
so
sent earlier
cards.
when
Are they going to be caught? Like,
Not that it's not
So-
good debate, but it's not germinated
Yeah.
right now.
Yep.
So we'd have to kind of bring it back
Okay.
to salary or not. Sorry.
Any other comments on the salary portion?
Just yours.
Just mine. I'm in a little bit of a pickle here, because I see where a lot of people, what you're saying, we should give a raise, they deserve a raise, cost of living, inflation. The abuse that they take on social media is relentless. I don't know why you're even considering. I don't. I mean, I think it's absolutely cruel. It's
do
awful.
social
It's
media.
awful. And, all you have to do is read the complaints page or read the scanner page, and they're getting the shit beat out of them every day. Now, granted, there are some times they need it. But on the flip side, I'm also struggling with the fact that their meeting times and their meetings aren't anywhere near what they used to be. There's a lot of things in the city that, and this is related to their compensation, because they're not attending these meetings. There's a lot of things that used to get settled in room 300, 302, or what, I think it was 302, 304, whatever, that never happens because they don't speak freely when the cameras are on.
Right.
There were no cameras up there. And the fact that they're meeting less really bothers me. And I knew a commissioner at the time when they switched, and I let my feelings known to him. So I struggle with giving a raise when you're meeting less. That's what I struggle with. If they were meeting the same amount of time, and you can say that, yeah, they are meeting, but no, they're really not. No, they're really not. They don't have, like I said, they don't have an audit committee. They should be randomly pulling out 3 requisitions every week, cross-referencing them to, and I'm not saying there's anything nefarious going on in the finance department, but that's their job. And somebody's not doing it. Well, they're all not doing it. So I struggle with it. So I am going to just wait for a motion, because I, as a chair, am not going to make one. Marie.
Sorry, Jim. Sorry, Bo.
See?
First of all, just a little bit on yours. The finance and policy, for those of you who probably are not familiar with it, was like a pre-meeting to the commission meeting. You went over the agenda, and you discussed and asked questions of the city manager, city staff, whoever you needed to ask questions of.
Was that a closed meeting?
No, it was an
we
open
had them every
meeting.
week.
I knew it was there.
And
but I
they,
wasn't sure it was like.
they were like before the commission meeting, we'd meet in 304, then we'd go up to the commission chambers, and then once it was all televised, I think we had them all up in the commission chambers, but we had a finance and policy meeting regardless if we had a commission meeting or not, and that's where business was discussed. I mean, you can't just, I'm sorry, when I ran for a commissioner, it was because I was watching a meeting,
weeks too.
several meetings, or going to meetings, and it was like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, what are you even voting on? What? There's no background, there's no questions, there's no anything. So, right now at this point, I am making a motion that we do not raise the compensation of the commissioners or the mayors.
Is that a form?
That's
You
a
get a
formal.
second?
Yeah. Well, need a second.
Second.
Okay, any further discussion?
Well, I've been negotiating contracts for the last 34 years, and we've always gotten some kind of a raise. And if you don't get a little raise, you guys are pissed. I mean, this is a different story. This is newspaper, printed paper.
All right, I get it. Any other discussion? All those in favor of the motion, say aye.
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 Opposed?
Opposed?
I
Motion carries.
I'm gonna print that resolution for you real quick, so I get your signature.
Yeah.
And then I think there's the other on
He's
here.
gonna haunt me. Our girl is doing fine. Do you remember our last meeting? Our girl. He says to me, he goes, "Hey, how's our girl?" And I said, "Well, you know,
They said they-
I'm this
they
or I'm
did
that." He
send
goes,
somebody out the next day.
talking about Angelina. I was so embarrassed. Oh my God. I seen your sister-in-law, Smith.
Hopefully it's still on.
It is, yes. Do we want to, while she's printing, call for public input?
Yep.
Seeing none,
Motion to adjourn. I need it.
What about the mayor?
the motion from Marie was for both.
Oh, it was.
Yes.
I moved to adjourn.
So moved.
second.
We are adjourned.